Street Talk! Yeah!
Welcome to Street Talk. I am your host, Jason, and this is for Friday, January the 9th. January, one of my sort of sneaky favorite sports months of the year. Why? You have the NFL playoffs steamrolling toward the Super Bowl. You have NBA in full swing, NHL, college basketball opening up their conference play, and then you have a little tournament I like to call the Australian Open. Now, show of hands out there, how many of you like to place live money bets at 3 a.m. in the morning? Huh? I see you out there. But before we can get to the Australian Open, we have to have a warm-up tournament, which brings us to our first Street Talk tennis prop of 2015. We have David Ferrer versus Ivo Karlovic. Now the prop is, will Ferrer win 2-love versus any other result? Karlovic, a little bit of a surprise to be here because he had to go through Djokovic to do it. Ended up pulling out a tough 3-set victory. Ferrer, we all know about him and his first prop. Easily won 6-2, 6-2. I think a lot of people lost their streak on the 5-6-7 prop. So it brings us to this match. Now, checking the betting odds, Ferrer a minus 275 favorite just to win the match. When we remove the VIG, the implied percent is Ferrer's a 68.7% favorite to win the match. Now, looking at Ferrer to win 2-love, after we remove the VIG, he is only a 45.8% favorite to win 2-love. But can we dig deeper with the betting odds, with the statistics to see, is him being a dog still worth a possible investment of a pick? Well, for one, Karlovic really has a big serve, has the fastest official serve ever recorded on the tour. He used that big serve versus Djokovic, and that's how he stayed in the match and eventually won the match. Ferrer, a very good returner, so we have strength versus strength here. A tie break occurring in the match is actually a minus 300 favorite. Now, why would that matter? Because when you go into a tie break, you're just talking about a few points here and there. Because no one's serving for a long period of time, you only get 2 serves and the other person gets 2 serves. So tie breaks, it can go either way so many times. I mean, especially when you take a guy with a big serve, it gets up a point or two, it's going to be difficult for him, for Ferrer to overcome that to beat Karlovic in a tiebreak. Now, look at the over-under with games. Now, remember, we've done this a lot of times on Street Talk. The over-under in tennis can be broken down 2 different ways. It can be a 2-way over-under, so you have over one number, under the same number, and it can be broken down 3 ways. One number, a set of numbers, and then another set. Why that's important, I'll tell you in just a second. The over-under for 2-way is 23.5, minus 120 VIG both ways. So Vegas is saying, we're not really sure which way this match can go. Now, if you talk about Ferrer winning in straight sets, what would you think? Maybe 6-4, 6-4? That's only 20 games, right? Even 7-6, 6-4. Only 23 games. So that doesn't seem to indicate that this is going to be a 2-love match, right? Well, if we look at the 3-way betting, we have under 23 is a plus 138 favorite. 23 to 25 games is a plus 400 favorite. Over 25 is a plus 100 favorite. What does that mean? That means that they think that the match is going to go more than 25 games. If a best out of 3 match goes more than 25 games, that means there's only one way that Ferrer could win 2-love and it go over, because here over 25 is the favorite, and that would be Ferrer winning 7-6, 7-6, right? That would get us to 26 games and over. So I like any other result in this match. It's probably not worth a huge streak. One, Karlovic is 35 years old. He just played a tough 3-set match with the #1 ranked player in the world. Ferrer breezed through his match. So Will he wear down? I know it's early in the season, but you know it was really windy conditions. Anything can go, but for medium street, especially monthly players, I like any other result. We're going against the sheep, and it's always fun to go against the sheep. That way you can go on the mains and brag about it afterwards about research, right? I won't tell anybody that I did the research for you. I'll let you guys enjoy the glory. So, for me, any other result for the green? Hope you guys enjoy it. We'll see you next time on Street Talk.